From Vince Scully Avenue, welcome to Dodger Stadium. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Well, Siggy, today we get the pleasure of seeing one of the hottest bats in baseball. His consistency at the plate has been remarkable.
Yeah, Boog, one of the toughest outs in the league right now. Sit back and relax because this guy's about to put on a show.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get started. Today's starting pitcher, Roki Sasaki. What do you got on him, Chris?
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Ready to go now? Here's Nico Horner. That's down and in. A slider missed.
1-0.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. Hit in the air, right field. Makes the catch, and there's one down. Let's take a look at our lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup is a bit unusual against a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, Boog, certainly bucks the old conventional wisdom, and I'm not sure I see the vision from the manager on this one. You're not exactly putting your players in the best situation to succeed when you roll out a lineup like this. Maybe they've seen something on video that tells them there's a weakness to exploit. Perhaps that's it.
Swing and a ball softly hit out into left center. Betts makes the grab, and there's two gone. Here's Kyle Tucker. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Tucker with another scorching run of play lately. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in there standing up with a two-out double.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
So, runner at second, two down. Seiya Suzuki now at the plate.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
And that one is in for a strike.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big two-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Next offering way upstairs.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch two-out double made this inning interesting.
And that's way high. And it's 2-1. Tucker at second with two down. On a line, base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in, but it's offline.
He's safe.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Man at second here with two away. Ian Happ up to hit. There's a strike.
0-1.
Two outs and one in scoring position. Upstairs.
Ball high.
Man on second, 2 down. Down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's an early 1-0 lead. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And on the hill in this one, Justin Steele.
He's someone you can rely on to provide quality innings in almost every one of his starts, Boog. He knows how to command the mound. His stuff is good, and sometimes it's even better than good. If he gets off to a fast start, look out. It could be a tough day for this lineup.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Mookie Betts. And that misses.
That's the ball.
Ball one. Betts goes 5 feet 9 inches, 32 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
Betts is definitely one of those guys that excels at everything he does, Boog. In terms of baseball, he can do it all. He's won World Series, batting titles, Gold Gloves, and everything else you can think of.
Swing and a miss. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That misses the zone. 2-2. Turns and fires to Betts. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Drops into the glove. 1 down. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Max Muncy.
He's one of the better home run hitters in the league this year. In fact, in the top 5 in homers in the National Leagues. Not missing many pitches. And I tell you what, when he gets his pitch, he goes a long way. Make sure you don't sleep on this guy if you're the pitcher.
Max Muncy batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
0-1.
Steele, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets him involved in the action. Next offering misses, and the count is 1-1.
1-1.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity. And because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this doesn't necessarily do that. So in order to really appreciate how good he is, you have to see him, because if you're just looking at a stat sheet, you might overlook him.
Left-hand hitter waits.
That's a ball.
One down, base is empty. That's to third. Toss to Turner. They get the out on Muncy.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's Freddie Freeman. That one a little bit high, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
And a fastball in there for a strike at 91.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Freeman hits it in the air. Tucker should have it. And that is that. Offense held in check there. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. It's the Cubs 1 and the Dodgers nothing. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, Justin Turner. Turner, a guy with great bat-to-ball skill. Sasaki back to work. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Outman sizes this one up and makes the grab. One away.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Swanson digs in. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Pitch misses, and that's ball one.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
One down, base is empty, and they'll do it again. Hitting the air out to center field. On the move. He's got it, and there's two away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Two down, base is empty, and now it's Miguel Amaya. On the ground, out to short. Fires over to first, and that will end the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubs, but they're on top 1-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Shohei Ohtani. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Fly ball center field. Crow Armstrong makes the grab, one away.
Batting fifth, left fielder.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Hernandez matched a homer in his last game. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Runner on at first with one gone. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Now a fly ball to right center. Crow Armstrong settles under this one. Makes the catch for the out.
Batting seventh, center fielder James Outman.
James Outman getting ready to hit. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1.
And
No
I
ball,
would
one
say
strike.
that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
Step off throw to first, and he just got his hand in there.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
That's too low. And a count 2-1. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Michael Conforto in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one's in there, and that's strike two. I remember Mark Kotze was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Goes down looking. So one hit is all they get. We played two full. It's the Cubs 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. High fly ball out into left center field. Hernandez settles underneath it, hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, second baseman.
So the batting order turns over. So here's Horner now. He swings and fouls one off. One out, bases empty. Inside corner, that's a strike. 0-2 now.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with two strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
2 outs, bases empty. John Birdie at the plate. Right through there for a strike. And a foul ball. Strike 3, Sasaki gets the strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they hold a 1-0 lead. As we go to the last of the third, now it's the veteran outfielder, Michael Conforto. And a strike on the outside edge. That one to first. Turner collects it. He takes it on his own. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting ninth, second baseman, number 6.
And now the rookie second baseman. And that's in there for strike 1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
1 down, bases empty. And takes low for ball one. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Oh, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
Corner over to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Dodgers go down quietly. They trail here 1-0. Back here in LA, new inning getting started. So up now for Chicago, Kyle Tucker. And a foul ball. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a Gold Glover. On the corner at the knees for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
That one missing inside. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Suzuki stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Fouled off left side.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
Now this is in the air down the line. Hernandez sizing this one up, and there's 2 down. Two down, bases empty. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Happ, a former Gold Glove winner, 30 years old now. He's been scoring a lot of runs lately. He scored 9 times in the last 10 games. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
And the 0-2. Outside.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Swings and misses. That's a strikeout. Cubs are down quietly. They lead it 1-0. Bottom 4, here's Muncy to hit.
Third baseman, Max Muncy.
There's the strike.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 and 2 is the count.
That one
2
missed.
and 2.
In the air, right side of the infield. Turner drifts towards it. Makes the grab. And there's one away.
Up next for the Dodgers.
There's Freddie Freeman now. Flied to right his first time. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Ripped to third and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Fly to center his first time. Foul ball. Way out front for strike 2.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Nope.
Ball 1 there.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Outside.
2-2.
Yeah, that's ball 2. 2 out, space is empty.
Full count.
Teoscar Hernandez up next for the Dodgers. Two down, nobody on. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Hernandez, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
1-1.
And a rope into center field, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
The batter now will be Will Smith. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. In there at the knees. 0-1. Little chopper rolls foul. First and second, 2 down. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two outs.
Ball.
Definitely got the hitter
1-2.
conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
High fly ball out towards left field. Ranging back. Onto the track. And he makes the catch. 2 left on. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Cubs 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Sasaki back to work. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Turner's an interesting guy to talk hitting with. He's someone that kind of espouses the modern hitting philosophy. The whole let the ball travel, let the ball get deep. For Justin Turner, that is, beat it with that. I want to hit the ball out front. I want to hit the ball out in front of the plate. That's what he is trying to do. And here comes Dansby Swanson. Flied out his first time. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now the catcher up to hit, Miguel Amaya. He's 0 for 1. First pitch just misses. One out and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that one fouled off. In the air, left side. Hernandez grabs it on the run.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
And up next for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. Flied to left his first time. In the air, center field. Outman in and to his right. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. One left for the Cubs, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The 0-1. And he grounds one to the right side. Horner throws to first in time, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Conforto.
Michael Conforto will climb in. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. And there's a foul ball. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Ground ball up the middle. Toss to Turner, and that quickly 2 away. Now it's the second baseman. Struck out swinging his first time.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Two down, nobody on. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. And he lays down a bunt. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single.
Maybe a little small ball is exactly what the doctor ordered to rev up this offense. And they've been pretty quiet all game. So maybe this wakes them up a bit and helps them get on the board.
Here's Mookie now. 0 for 2 in this one.
If you're trying to keep the line moving, this is the guy you want at the plate. Such a good hitter. Can also flash some power.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-2. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
2 outs. Fastball, and it gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And now it's filled up.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Max Muncy, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Cubs 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Top 6, Nico Horner will come up to hit. And that one
No,
just
that's out.
missed off the outside edge. Next offering
ball.
upstairs. That catches the corner.
2-1.
And that's
No,
a little bit
that's
high. Now 3-1.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Now batting, third baseman, John Birdie.
Now it's going to be John Birdie. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Horner gets his lead at first, nobody out.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
There's a strike, 3-1.
3-1.
Fought off foul. That one hit to right. Conforto pulls it down. So here's Kyle Tucker now, 1 for 2. So now here's Kyle Tucker. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. Fastball for a strike. Tucker hits for power. He's got 30 homer power, but the strikeout rate is under 20%. And that's outside. Move to first.
Hey.
1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
1-2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Conforto sizes this one up, squeezes it. That's out number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki.
And next is the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's back. and that one is gone. A 2-run shot, his second of the year, and they add on. It's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So 2 down, and next for the Cubs, Ian Happ. Former first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati, grew up in Pittsburgh. Off the mark there, 1-0. Right through there for a strike. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Kirby Yates looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Vesia, the lefty, warming up as well. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And there's the ball.
2-2.
Two down, nobody on. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Cubs had 2 on this homer. It's now 3-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine, John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Max Muncy. Ripped into right field, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here is Freddie Freeman. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at 2nd. And the throw's offline, safe at 3rd.
Now, we'll see if moving up to 3rd there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. He's 2 for 2. So right-handed slugger at the plate. Chris, is surprised that the lefty is still in there.
Extremely. I mean, you've got arms down in the bullpen, and there's somebody down there that can match up, try to get out of this jam.
On the ground to short, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Cubs 3 and the Dodgers nothing. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Kirby Yates.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Turner now.
For the Cubs, first baseman Justin Turner.
That's in there, and that is strike 1. Yates, 37 years young, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Just missed. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swanson in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Ball.
Fly ball to right. Conforto makes the grab for the second out.
Up next for the Cubs, catcher Miguel Amaya.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Miguel Amaya. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The next offering misses, and it's 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And the Cubs are down in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. That one fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
0-2 now. Stays alive. Pitch is in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Now batting,
James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
First offering, and it just misses.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
2-0.
Just
That's
off the
inside
inside edge. That's ball 4.
That's ball
Tried
4.
another
Take your
fastball,
base.
but missed the spot.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
One gone, runner at first. And next for L.A., Michael Conforto has grounded out a couple of times. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Outman at first, one gone. Right through there, got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Here's the second baseman.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over, so get a little momentum as you turn it over.
Movement in the bullpen. Porter Hodge, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Brazier warming up as well. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. That's a little bit low. Mookie Betts waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
And that's inside, and a good at-bat, ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Got a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Justin Steele won't go any further tonight, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment. Now on the bump, number 43.
Luke Little.
Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position.
Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
That one is absolutely belted. Doesn't have enough. Into the corner, but foul.
Well, that's where you want to be right there. All over that first pitch fastball. Just a little too much hook on it. Straighten that thing out. You get to jog around the bases.
Down the line, and it's foul. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the seventh. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Tying run at the plate. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Strike three, got him swinging. Mookie Betts down on strikes.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Alex Vesia. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
On the corner for a strike. Yeah, that's outside.
1-1.
Pitch misses. 2-1. And it's fouled away. Swings and misses. First out in the top of the eighth. Nico Horner will hit next. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. And a base hit.
Oh, you never like to cut it that close, but the hitting streak will live on at least another day.
Little bit of a tense moment, Singy. Looked like that might be the end of it.
I don't know. The way he's been going, his confidence must be sky high. So even if it takes until his last at bat, you get that sense that a hit's coming from this guy one way or another.
Horner on the go. Pitch is high and safe.
1-0.
It's a stolen base. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it drops in. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
So a man at first, and up next for Chicago, Kyle Tucker. That's off the mark,
That's a ball.
and that is ball one.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
That one's in there. And the count even at one.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
There's a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Tucker checks his swing, appeal to third, bring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. Now it's the DH, Seiya Suzuki. Back in the sixth, he drove a 2-run shot out of here to help them get the lead they're working with.
Yeah, definitely one of the bigger moments in this game so far, and it could be one we look back on when this game is over as well.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Birdie, the runner at first with 2 gone. Just missed.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
And that's way high.
That's up.
And it's 2-1. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
2 outs. Yeah, that's fouled off.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
3-2 on the way. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Hernandez on the move. Stretches out and holds it in. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 4-0 ball game. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Max Muncy. Ball 1, no strikes. And another ball.
That's a ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That's in there. That's strike 1.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Amaya makes the play, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 1 for 3. Foul ball there. The Cubs leading by 4 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That misses the zone.
Out.
1-1. And that's downstairs and outside. One down, base is empty.
Count's full.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Three-two. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Three-two. Inside ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Man at first with 1 gone. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
No, that's
In
low.
the dirt.
Ball.
Safe at second. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Well, Boog, not exactly making him earn it right now with the walk and now a wild pitch. He's going to need to find a way to refocus out there, get back in the strike zone before this unravels on him.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. In the dirt, blocked. Man at second. Up and in.
Ball.
3 balls, no strikes. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. This one in the air, right field. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Relay to second.
Now batting left fielder.
And here is Teoscar Hernandez. Climb the ladder with that fastball, and it's 0-1.
Ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. Way inside, and that hit him. So first and second with 2 outs. And up to the plate is Will Smith. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Fastball
That's
is
the ball.
outside. Activity in the bullpen. Caleb Thielbar up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Hodge, the right-hander, also getting loose. Two on, 2 outs. Just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on.
balls, no strikes.
2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Next offering is in for a strike. Freeman, the lead runner, out at second. Hernandez on at first with 2 down. Swing and a foul out of play. The next pitch misses, and a full count now. James Outman waiting to bat for the Dodgers. And down on strikes. And that is the inning. So they strand a pair. 9th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 4 and the Dodgers nothing. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Anthony Banda. This is his 5th appearance of the year.
Number 43, Anthony Banda.
So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
And it'll bring up Justin Turner. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3. Just missed. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. And that skips in the dirt. Ground ball right side. Turner is out.
Now batting, shortstop, Dansby
2 out,
Swanson.
space is empty. And now it's Dansby Swanson. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. Pretty nice play there. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Bottom part of the order, 7-8-9, 2 up in inning number 9. It's the Cubs 4 and the Dodgers nothing. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Caleb Thielbar.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Caleb Thielbar.
James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Center fielder, James Outman.
First pitch, and he just misses. In the air, out towards right center. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, right fielder.
He's 2 outs away. The batter will be Michael Conforto. 0 for 3 in this one. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Just missed. That one out to right. Tucker on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Now batting, number 6.
So they're down to their final out. And at the plate for the Dodgers, number 6. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9.
No, that's in.
On the ground, right side.
Foul ball.
And foul ball. One strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
it's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.